Hello, my name is Brian Orwell Leelocks, and I am the Chief Executive Officer of SNAFU, better known as Snake Oil Affiliates for You. It has come to our attention that there's a great argument raging in the world today between the followers of intelligent design and between evolutionists. We have also had a few thoughts about this here, especially being scientists, trained scientists. So we have attempted to make a small educational film for you which illustrates exactly how the dinosaurs disappeared from the earth. Hopefully this will then lay down all arguments so that we all now know exactly what happened. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy this film. Once upon a time, Noah was pottering around in his garden. It was a beautiful day and he was looking after his plants, when all of a sudden he heard a very loud sound. Imagine Noah's surprise when he looked up and saw that God had appeared. And as one would in a situation like this, Noah promptly threw himself to the ground and prostrated himself before God. And God said to Noah, "Noah, you must build a bloody great wooden box made of gopher wood, 300 cubits long and 50 cubits wide and 30 cubits high, because I am going to flood the earth and destroy all of the evilness of mankind. And in this box you must put 2 of every animal that creeps upon the face of the earth, and you and your family and their wives will be saved, and everyone else will die and be destroyed." Now Noah was an old man, nearly 600 years of age at this time, and he realized that his bladder was full. And when he got over his surprise, he decided to go and relieve himself. And as he was standing under the tree having a pee, he realized that his days of pottering in the garden were over. The very next day, Noah and his 3 sons, Shem, Ham and Japheth, rigged up some ark lights, which is where the saying comes from, and began building the ark. Also, they managed to get in a team of passing Star Wars clones to help with security, as all of his evil neighbours were stealing their wood. Noah and his family worked day and night, and this was a very expensive proposition, and he was lucky that he could get some sponsoring from Maersk Sealand, otherwise he would never have brought the project to an end. Also, the clones had to be paid as well, and they were very, very impatient little creatures. They all worked so hard that there was no time to stop and eat, so Mr. Eugene Krabs of the Krusty Krab fame was engaged to sell them crab burgers. Soon the work was finished, and the bloody great box was ready to accommodate the animals. And as God had commanded, they began arriving from all over the face of the earth, 2 by 2, male and female of each species. Now Noah's evil neighbours had been complaining to his landlord about the constant flow of animals tramping through their gardens and eating their hydrangeas. So Noah was promptly served with an eviction writ from his landlord. But as you can imagine, it didn't worry him one little bit. Now, as you know, dinosaurs only had small brains and are a little slow and thick. By the time they caught on what fate had in store for them, it was too late. Noah's ark was already loaded up and ready to go. They created havoc in his front garden, pulling down the trees and eating the plants, as after all, that was their natural source. Mrs. Noah got into a real rage and screamed, "Look at those bloody dinosaurs, they're ruining my garden and they're shitting all over the front yard. Get rid of them, Noah, get rid of them, we don't want them on the ark." Now Noah, of course, bowed down to his wife's wishes. And sadly, that spelt the end for the dinosaurs. Once again the Lord appeared to Noah and said, "Noah, let the tempest begin. 40 days and 40 nights it will rain, and the whole of the earth will be flooded, and everything upon the face of the earth will be destroyed." The ark was shaken up and down in the roaring tempest and storms, and everybody on board vomited all over the place. Well, as we know, the ark landed safely on Mount Ararat after floating around for a few months. The animals were set free, and these are the animals that we see around us today. Pity about the dinosaurs. I would have fancied a mastodon chop every now and again. Also, I would like to thank Mr. John Morris Pendleton, here on YouTube known as Truth Makes Free for the inspiration. John, by his own account, is a chemist, a scientist, an auto mechanic, a happily married father of 8, and a lab coat fetishist. Still, his series of explanatory videos about creationism were very interesting indeed. Once again, I thank you for watching us here at SNAFU, and we hope to appear to you again soon here on YouTube. Goodbye.